Last Crusade, where we used rats, because they're brown rats, right? You can't buy them for, you know, medical purposes unless they use a lot of white rats, but they're all white rats, you know, like white mice. So we bred those rats ourselves. And we kept them in the water they were swimming in, we warmed it so they were cozy. They don't take long, you know, to become adults, so we had to, because you can't buy brown rats. And then we sold them on again. Probably they ended up being used, you know, the same way as the white rats, but we looked after them extremely well. We warmed the water they were swimming in and everything. But we bred them for that, because, you know, we had time. We always had a year's prep, and I had the animal handler, a guy called Mike Culling, who worked with me on all those indie films, and I mean, diverse. You know, Temple of Doom, it was bugs, and I got Mike Culling, all these kind of weird bugs and stuff like that. So, you know, you enter different arenas in each film, and you become an instant expert on something you never expected to be, and then it's gone, and you probably never use it again, except in a context like this. You know? So there it is. Any more for any more, folks?
Yes, as an executive producer, lots of films under your belt, what was your single most useful skill or technique?
My single most useful skill or technique? It's interesting. Well, I'll tell you. I'll give you an idea, because it was things that people were said to me as I was, because remember, I grew up, I came through all the different roles to work up to being a producer. And somebody once said to me, to be a good producer, I've got to be a bit careful here because of the young kids, and I don't want to use bad words like fuck, otherwise I might really shock them. So anyway, this guy said to me, to be a good producer, you've got to know how to bring somebody into your office, tell them to go fuck themselves, and have them leave thinking it's the best idea on earth. And that's it. I mean, it's not literally that. It's about getting the best from each individual person by understanding what they would like, rather than what you would like. And I was quite good at that. So I think that's probably the best illustration. Sorry about language, kids. I dare say you've heard that word before. Even here in America, where you're so uptight, you guys. I love this country. You're so old-fashioned, aren't you? You're like stuck in the middle of the 20th century somehow. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do this. That's why I love you, because you're like, it's like walking into the past. Not technologically, I don't mean that. Attitudinally. I'm not talking about you guys, you know what I'm talking about. You know, the religious right, not I mean, we got rid of those things yonks ago. We've still got them going.
Why do you think they put them? They brought them over here.
Sorry?
They took all those people and brought them
over
here.
Oh, no, I get it. That's how you did. You ended up with them.
Yes.
I mean, I find it almost delicious in a way, because America is so extremely advanced in some ways, so behind the times in other ways compared to Europe. It's like, you know, it's still in the dark ages in a way, and yet technologically it's out there. But guess what? Hey, I shouldn't be doing this, should I? But I mean, George W. Bush woke America up because he proved to you that your administration screws you worse than it does the rest of the world. Suddenly America's awoken, and I think something different's going to happen. Hey, this isn't supposed to be political. Hey, any more Star Wars in Indiana Jones? I love you guys because you're so brilliant. Just vote the right way, that's all. I'm not going to tell you who to. I can't vote, but it affects us all. Who you vote affects all of us, all of our underworld. So act with good judgment. And if you go for McCain, hey, maybe he's the right person. If you go for Obama, maybe he's the right person. That's not for me to say. Oh, I Do love you, Yanks. You're so good. Your politics are so dirty, it's unbelievable. You know, we are so polite compared to you. Do you ever watch our House of Commons? Oh, it's a fist fight from dawn to dusk. Whereas your lot are all very polite. But man, your elections, you are so dirty. Love it. Can't wait to see you. Next week, isn't it? Is it next week?
Yeah, I already voted.
You already did?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because, you know, my American friends in England have voted postal votes more than me. Without exception, they all say the same thing. What a great guy George W. Bush was, because he began to dismantle America's vision of itself, which is very internal and inward-looking, and allowed America to join the rest of the world finally. So God bless W. Don't let me ever see that mother again. Hey, enough of the politics. Anybody else got a Star Wars question?
One question. Do you have anything new on the horizon?
Yeah, I've spent a number of years financing a company. It's taken forever because of you know, the nature of it. Because it's not one movie. It's a company, it's an entertainment corporation, and we're taking in all aspects of entertainment. Obviously, film is mine. We're also taking theatre, television, book publishing, music publishing, and everything. And even the theatre division, by some quirk of fate, I went to meet the theatre people, and I arrived in New York City, because obviously they're Broadway folk, which has nothing to do with me. But I arrived in New York City on Monday, September 10th, 2001, I arrived there. I was in the middle of Manhattan when 9/11 happened. So that's my introduction to the theatre division. Kapowie! Altered the entire dynamic of planning. Gave rise to our mate W, because he was already on the way out. That gave him power to the people because America was being attacked. Except I wonder if my old mate Jim Mars, who wrote a book called Crossfire that Oliver Stone used as his source for JFK, he also wrote a book called 9/11 Inside Job. I'm getting political again. That folks. Yeah.
Did you ever keep any proximity in the films that you produced that what is your concentration?
Well, I guess out there is a Ralph McQuarrie original painting from Return of the Jedi, which is where Ben's desk is. It's on exhibition. George gave me that, yes. I got all kinds of bits and pieces. My kids were quite little, you know, when we made the Star Wars, and I took Jabba the Hutt's left arm home. It's all foam rubber, you know, and that perishes and goes and the rest of it. All kinds of bits and pieces, but here with me today, and I took it home because we came back to do one-day pickup shooting on Empire Strikes Back. I got the original clapperboard from Empire Strikes Back, and I just happened to take it home, and I've got it here, so if you come around where I'm doing things, I can show it to you. So they're bits and pieces. I've got a lot of things George gave me. I've got one of the Grail diaries from Last Crusade. I've got all kinds of bits and pieces. Somewhere or other, because my kids had this, I had one of